So these are fundamental dimensions for us to discuss artificial intelligence in our libraries: automation, service and data analysis, and the issue of data information security, maintaining privacy with sensitive data. An important point in this proposal for a transformation of our libraries in this new scenario, where it positions itself as an active institution and with an even closer relationship with our audiences. Artificial intelligence tools and technologies accelerate this process of technical handling of materials, which allows us to work more closely with our communities. So the tasks that are often routine and that we perform in a repetitive manner, we can now instruct artificial intelligence tools to execute these tasks. And with that, we have a job of selecting and making these contents available. We call it curation, this ability to organize a large amount of information and actually deliver it to our users in a much more personalized way in this degree of formatting our content. So it is a moment of using automations and at the same time organizing the content in a much more personalized way for our users. It's quite interesting to think about technical processes that can be carried out by artificial intelligence technologies. They open up this field of possibilities where we will have more time to work with our users and with our themes. Speaking a little about these applications, and here I follow with you the proposals that have been worked on at IFLA as a whole. So when we work on the issue of material processing of the service provision using artificial intelligence tools and technologies, follow these proposals that are presented and worked on at IFLA regarding our libraries. And one of the main features, right, when adopting this artificial intelligence technology proposal is the creation of intelligent chatbots for a more integrated, personalized conversation with our users. So you create question and answer systems, a virtual reference service using artificial intelligence tools that operates 24/7, day and night, continuously, being available for the stop our user the possibility of integrating these artificial intelligence technologies, right? In our searches, in our catalogs, and with that, increasing the autonomy of users in our institutions, in our libraries. Here we have many examples. There are examples of libraries in India and in Korea that have been working with this, with the adoption of technologies in a way to integrate artificial intelligence into user service processes. The integration of artificial intelligence technologies in the reference service, in customer service, is a flagship, okay? So we already have a series of products and services that integrate this technology in searches, in search systems, in our catalogs, and also creating these conversation chats for customer service. Another important point within those four aspects I mentioned to you is the use of a data analysis. From the moment you provide a digital catalog, a collection, you can capture a series of information from our users. And here, let's say, deliver all this content to the artificial intelligence technologies, and let us, from this joint use of the technology, create a series of indicators, results, so that we can understand and create personalized services for our users. It's very interesting, this possibility of understanding behavior and mapping new paths of content, and also interactions between our libraries and our audiences. So this is a proposal that brings us a new approach regarding the use of our collections to how our user behaves in our libraries. These intelligent systems, artificial intelligence, can often anticipate the behaviors of our audiences and bring new proposals. There is really a lot of work to be done here in integrating these technologies into our disciplines regarding the organization and management of collections and collection development. And to close this segment, the issue of security, privacy, and ethical governance. These are issues and themes that are present in this when we work on the issue of artificial intelligence, not only in the library, but in several institutions here, because we are in a very specific scenario where we work with sensitive data of our audiences. We know where our users live, what information they take from our collections. There are many sensitive data, and the ethical issues and data privacy appear with great relevance in this library context. So it is necessary to think about data leaks, the delivery of this information, how to deliver this information to our artificial intelligence technologies. Beyond the delivery of information, how artificial intelligence technologies manipulate this data to generate results and analysis that we can use in our daily lives. And with that, not losing sight of the issue that these artificial intelligence technologies can incur in different problems and errors regarding biases, regarding discrimination. So it is necessary to understand and have this background regarding the ethics of using information in relation to artificial intelligence technology applied to our libraries. For us to understand this moment, it brings a need to rethink the role of the professional, the librarian. I have been working a lot on this proposal, this discussion in my talks. I have a series of discussions working on this revolution of value, this role of the professional, the librarian, who is no longer positioned as like a professional who is just performing a technical treatment and making that content available to a community, but positions themselves as a professional, a truly agent who understand the power in relation to those contents, that proposal, and delivers in a much more specific way and in continuous dialogue with their communities all that information, all that set of that collection for its communities. So the emergence of artificial intelligence requires this approach of from a new perspective of the profession, which leaves this perspective of technical treatment of information and really starts to enter this era regarding the value and the contents, and with that deliver a set of information much more specific to its communities. And within this discussion, it is necessary to understand issues related to biases and computational logic, the structure of data, conduct a critical and social analysis of the impact of artificial intelligence as a whole on our society, and have a critical capacity to mediate this technology, and also a perspective humanized. We cannot lose sight that we are working really on this relationship between people, between communities, and it is necessary to maintain this perspective of a vision that is not only focused on the technical aspect, but on this human relationship, this new profile, information, technology, digital humanities, in an integrated way, aiming to personalize the content for its different audiences. The library becomes a mediator of content and knowledge, acting from the perspective of literacy, a set of competencies that begins to demonstrate, understand the question, and also critically evaluate the systems of artificial intelligence, bringing this discussion to our users, to our audiences. It starts to promote a deep reflection on the social, ethical, and political implications of these emerging technologies for a collective discussion. And it acts on this proposal of cognitive justice, right? Ensure that democratic access to information happens with an understanding of its systems and showing how this entire chain of technologies is distributed to different audiences. And one of the perspectives that I have been working on with a lot of emphasis is this concern about a set of artificial intelligence skills, both that need to be brought for our audiences as well as for our body of work within our institutions internally. So it is necessary to work on this set of skills, truly showing what these implications and uses of technology and artificial intelligence are. And for that to happen, it is necessary to think about continuous information, team training, education of our users, bringing this discussion of a culture and technological innovations and its ethical and social implications in a very critical way, showing this whole moment of articulation of technologies with our institution that has been doing this work with our communities for so long. So I really enjoy working within this team, within this set of competencies. There are a series of techniques, proposals, and activities so that we can activate these discussions both with internal public partners and here with our collaborators, with our colleagues, as well as with our external audiences, with our users. So here is the one of the points I like to work on the most is this set of competencies that really isn't, we're not just in a technological discussion, but in a critical discussion about the use of this technology by our institutions. Some emerging challenges, as I already mentioned to you, we have challenges regarding the ethical use of this technology, of the applications of this set of artificial intelligences, of their algorithms. We have a discussion, right, on technological sustainability, on how to maintain and also be concerned in this new phase of this technology regarding its environmental impacts, seeking to understand and also bring sustainable technologies so that we can use them in our institutions. We cannot overlook those issues of access inequality. Not everyone will have access to artificial intelligence technologies, to digital content. So it is necessary to think about these challenges and this proposal to address and discuss these technology issues and challenges and difficulties with our audiences. And the issue of governance and our government, our different governments are creating policies, regulations, educational programs in order to identify and guide the ethical and responsible use of intelligence technologies